Part 3, Pictograms. You will find this on page 280 in the Namibian Mathematics Grade 8 textbook, Y equals mx plus c to success. Pictograms. A pictogram is a chart that uses pictures or symbols to represent a certain quantity. Pictograms are set out in the same way as bar charts, but instead of bars, they use columns or rows of pictures to show the numbers involved. Each picture stands for a certain number of things. Let's look at an example. Example 3. The following table shows the sales of television sets by a company for 4 months of the year: September, October, November, December. Draw a pictogram to represent the data. Read from the pictogram the month in which the sales of the television sets was the highest. First, choose a symbol that reflects the item being described and the scale of the symbol. Since the data varies from 200 to 575, we use a TV to represent 100 television sets sold. Half for half, 50, and a quarter for 25 sold. Draw a diagram to display the information in the table. So if it's 200, it's 200 full TVs. 350, 3 full plus a half. 425, 4 full plus a quarter. 575, 5 full plus a half plus a quarter. So it's 50 plus 25. And then read from the pictogram the month in which the sales of the television sets was the highest. So from the pictogram, we can see that the most televisions, can you see there, sets are used to represent the sales in December. The sales of television sets was the highest in December. Okay, I want you to stop and I want you to do try now 3. Try to represent this in a pictogram and then you can continue as soon as you are finished. Okay, let's look at try now 3. So if I make a picture, I must first decide on a scale. So what we can do, okay, my circles is now not going to be so accurate, but I can make a circle, okay, because the following table shows the number of goals scored for 4 teams. So it's 18, 11, 21, 16. So I think a circle, because a circle can divide in 4, that will represent 4 goals. So let's make a circle represent 4. Then we will make a half circle. Oh, it's not so nice. Let's try to redraw it. So it's basically going to be a half circle for then 2. And if we make, then we make a quarter circle for 1. Okay, let's try 2. So first let's create our table. We can give it again a title. So if I look, if I must now say, draw a pictogram. Okay, I'm going to start with number A. And my title, I'm first going to start with my title. And I think the title is the number of goals scored in a football season. Okay, let's first create a table. So if we do this, we can now create the table by saying, okay, I think if we do it up to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think this will work. Okay, so we're just going to represent first this table. Then we can use the lines to just draw the different parts. Okay, and then this is going to be the groups here. I think this, if I make the groups here, okay. And usually in your table you must represent. So if I'm saying here, I'm going to say 1, oh, let's just get the pen in order. 1 ball is representing 4 goals. I have to give my table, okay. Okay, then it's the different teams. So what will it be? So if I'm going to write it in, it's a cheetah. And it's a lion. And it's a tiger. It's my teams. and it's a leopard. Okay, and then if I look at this, it's 18. So how many full? 18 divided by 4, that will give me 16, so it's 4 full balls and a half. So I'm going to make, let's try to do it, yeah, let's do it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and remember the last one, let's just redo it. Will just be a half. Okay, and then the next one, it was 11, so full, so it will just be 2 fulls and a 3/4. So it will be 2 full. Okay, let's just make it. So 1, 2, and I think sometimes it's better to first make it full and then try to take that rubber to just get that 3/4. Okay, this is a bit too much. Okay, so just a quarter away. If I do this, it's going to be like this and like this. Okay, there's my 3/4. And then 21, so the closest will be, it will be 60. Okay, let's just see, 5 full balls, which will be 20, and then that 1, so it's 1/4. So we're going to get 5 full balls. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now it's just that quarter. I'm doing it again, a little bit different. So I first make the full one, and then I'm just interested in this quarter. Okay, and then the last one. Oh, this is nice. 4 full ones. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 full ones. And this is how I represent it. And then I just look at B. Which team performed the best in terms of the number of goals scored? And if I look at that team, I can definitely say one with the highest, that was the Tigers. So Tigers, so number B. Tiger team performed the best. The team scored 21. So Tiger team. And as I said, you can write it a little bit more full. Tiger team performed the best. The team scored 21 goals. And then the last one, find the ratio of the number of goals scored by the Cheetah. Let's move it up. To those by the Lions. So the number of goals by the Cheetah, so let's just write here, Cheetah and the Lions. And if I look at that ratio, it's going to be 18 and the Lions is going to be 11. And if they want it in a ratio, I'm just putting it like, so the Cheetahs, you can even look at 8 Cheetahs and the Lions, and I'm just giving them that ratio. Okay, and the last, we're going to look just at the advantages and the disadvantages of a pictogram. The advantage of a pictogram, the data can be made more colorful and appealing, so it's actually standing more out. The disadvantage, it can be difficult to use icons to represent exact values. So if it's not dividing into 4, so it can be very difficult to get that icon and to just represent half or a quarter or a tenth of that icon.